Come on. Morning guys, this is orange juice. Tuesday morning and we are in lockdown. So I can't take you to any remote places. We'll have to do this in my backyard. I've been promising you guys a van tour too, because there's such a lot of stuff that happened since the last van tour and stuff I forgot to show and new stuff. So today we're doing van tour 2. Van has got two tents, pop-up tents like this. Okay. And as you got proper chairs like this, and no, not like this, inside the van. And you must now, let's play a game, you must now try and guess how many chairs, I'm talking proper chairs, how many chairs are inside this van, and where's the umbrella, and where's the fishing rod, and where are the tents. You're actually looking at the tents are here, that it's inside that van. Right, let's see if you can figure that one out. So let's start right here where we are. Got to show you this, the wheels. If you look at the wheels, just come in close, Brenda. The wheels have got two valves. This one is for the monitor, that's on my steering wheel, that shows me the pressure of the tires all the time. And this one is to inflate and deflate it. So I don't have to turn this out every single time I want to inflate or deflate it. I drilled another hole there, it's 11mm by the way, and put that in so that I can do it all on that side and not disturb this. Here you're looking at the table mount for a little inside table, which I'll show you soon. You open the door, my gas stove is right here, so I can put it onto this little table at on the outside here, so I don't have to, in the mornings when I want to make coffee, I'm right there. Have a look down here. This is a little step that I made for Renda. She was moaning, weren't you? She was moaning that she can't get into the van. So this is a stainless steel exhaust pipe that's been bent like that, and this is a mountain bike tire that has been put over that, so that Renda can at least have a easy access into the van. Swing around here, I want to show the pipe. By every wheeled outlet, there's an outlet like this. Just come in closer. Yes. And we've got the two left ones and this door here, and the two right ones and that door there. I plug it in here. And I plug it into the tire. You know where. Plug it into the tire there. That I do with all four of the wheels. Now, I can release the pressure on all four of the wheels right here. I'm going to quickly get that gadget quickly. I keep it here nice and close. You might recognize this from my video that we went on the wild camping. I had to deflate the tires. This plugs into here. And now I can deflate the tires to where I want it. And when I want to inflate it, that tank underneath has got 6 bars of pressure in it. I just open up this tap and it goes shh. And then I have to pump up very little for it to be where I want it again. We'll just put this back. There you go. Okay, come around here. Oh no, we forgot the speakers. At the top there, I haven't got a radio system in the car. I've got a USB speaker here, that is on a little bicycle water bottle holder that I can take out and I can put it outside for when I want to make music. There's one here and there's one on the driver's side, same place. It just so happens that this water bottle for your mountain bike fits perfectly. It fits in there perfectly. And likewise, I'm going to go to the gas bottles here. Yeah. The canisters that goes into this little stove, you know them. Spare ones. Also in a bicycle holder. One there. Same underneath the driver's seat on that side. While we're talking about the driver's seat, let's go to the driver's seat, swing around here. You stay there. Go back. There you go. There you go. Underneath both the seats, coming close. My batteries are stored underneath the two front seats. This is to spread the weight in the vehicle, because everything gets packed at the back. You need to bring some weight forward, and these things are big and bulky, and now they're out of my way and easily accessible if I want to check something here. Check the fuses are right here. I can check the fuses, I can check the connections. This is just for safety's sake. Let's go inside. Give me a sec, I need to take a sip. It's still bloody hot in Cape Town. This I didn't show you the last time. I showed you the table thingy. Can you come in real close here? You see that little button there? That button stops this thing from hitting my head. It made dents in my head on the previous trip. So I installed this little button there that I can do that and take my stuff out. This little table, you need to go outside again, Rena. Slides in there, and yeah, kitchen. Here is my little kitchen. I can put my gas stove, put my speaker on here for music. As a matter of interest, I can charge a little speaker with that USB port there that I switch on and off here. Cell phone speaker can lie here and I can charge it. Right, come around this way. I want to show the bar. Yes, you have seen the bar. The bar is empty now because we're in lockdown and I'm stealing all the alcohol from the van. I'm running out of alcohol. There's still some more left, Brenda. We forgot about that. A quarter bottle. Glasses are rubber. Okay. Then if I pull it, when you pick in there, if you look behind there, you see that my saucers are actually there. You can stay right here while I'm going to show you. But that saucers I can get from the inside as well. Just push it forward and I can get to the saucers. I'm going to pull the fridge back now. Push the fridge back to me. Push it all the way. Right. Let's say it is winter and I don't want to go outside to open my fridge to get some milk. All I need to do is push this forward and I've got access to the fridge from the inside. And if I come back from on a late night, you'll have to give me this thing. I have to show it here. If I come back on a late night, I just press this button here and the switches need to be on. That is my on-off switch. Have a look there. That is my first in, first out, on-off switch. So when I come here and it's dark, I can just slide my hand around the corner here, switch it on. Come inside. Okay, this is a 2000 watt inverter that changes the battery power and the solar power to 220 volts so they can run the microwave and the geyser and so on. I've lifted that off the ground so that it can go through deep water. It stops there. The same is with the projector solar controller. That solar controller has been upgraded very recently. I'll do a video on that and why and how I upgraded the whole solar thing. Let's get back to the geyser here. Oh yeah, here's a little map holder, a little place to keep the maps. And if we go underneath here, can you get in there? You'll see there's a geyser there. That thingy there, that is a 10 litre. That is a 10 litre electric geyser. Not gas, it's electric. So how does this work? While I'm driving, I can reach back from the front and switch that inverter on. I switch the geyser on. And while I'm driving, the inverter is giving power to the geyser. Within about 15 minutes, we've got enough power for the geyser to be warm. Have a look at this tap here. Can you come to this tap here? This is a special tap. This tap costs the price of the geyser. What this does is it's a solar geyser controller tap. What that does is it takes the warm and cold water and mixes it to where I've set it. So every time I open the warm tap or the hot tap, it comes out perfectly the right temperature. So what's the big deal here? The big deal is I don't waste a drop of water. I switch it on, I drive, the geyser warms up, and when I stop the water and I open the hot tap only, from the first drop I can shower. It's not a mixing. You understand that? Alright, I've got lights all the way around here that can change in colors if this idiot can find his remote control. My remote control, I upgraded the lights about a week ago, and now the remote is gone. So why do I want to change the light color? No, not to be grand or sexy. It's about the orange and the red colors. If I change the lights to orange, the mosquitoes and bugs and stuff, they just stay away. I've tested it so many times, it actually works. Let's go to the 12 volt little control box at the top here. Also, lift it off the ground. Everything is at eye height. I can see that my batteries are fully charged. And here are all the switches for the lights. And all the fuses are right here. And all the fuses are the same as the car's fuses. So I can grab hold of them if there is a problem without having to dig into a cupboard or some strange place behind the spare wheel that I can't get into. Let's take a walk to the outside. I'm not sharing this with you. You know this whole corona thing. I can't share it. And stay away from me. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Right. This is a magnetic holder that when I'm barbecuing I can put the knives and the forks or whatever I'm using. I can just stick it on here. You know what's in here. Here's a little kitchen spices, plates, glasses, coffee, tea, sugar. Right there you have seen, so I'm going to bore you with that. Let's come to the back here. Electrical plug for electrical connections. I don't really know what this thing is called. It is it's one of those little stoves, you know this thing?
Induction.
Induction stoves. Alright, thank you. Induction stove, jack is nice and handy within a Velcro strap. And this is all padded up. And this is my brass pot and pan, lightweight, and it works fantastically. I just love these. These are copper.
Yes.
Copper pot and pan, but I would really suggest them. That, and then my medical aid kit is also in there as well. So, easily accessible. And it's got a little rubber strap to keep it from bouncing around. Right. Here's a little fold up barbecue in the back here, in case I get somewhere that I haven't got a barbecue. You know the story here, the wood comes here and the ground sheet and the grid. Here's something new. Can you show it from that side? I'm going to show the chair up. There you go. This is my wall camping toilet chair. I prefer the nature one. So wife gets the porta potty, I get this one. It gets strapped in the back here so it doesn't bounce around out of my way, and it's an easy reach if I suddenly have to go, you know. Right. Now, let's open this up. I've changed this box. it's now got a little door at the back. And you may ask why. I'll show you why. Once I've unpacked my wood, if I've got like 3 bags of wood in here, there's oodles of space in here to do what with. This is where Brenda puts her vanity bag. In the mornings, so you can just come here, grab the vanity bag and go. You see, I'm a bit more light-footed than that. This is my vanity bag. Soap, shampoo and toothbrush and a razor. And this is where my towel is.
Kom hier hoor.
Okay, haven't showed you this yet. The water bottles. I can check the level of the water bottles just by opening this door. Easy as that. And here's my little shovel for if I want to go visit the bush. I want to show you something else quickly, the floor sill. I did a lot of trouble. What I did is I actually routed this out so that this rubber is exactly smooth to the floor. Why the hell? Because if I want to use the broom, I want the stuff to go out, not all get stuck right there. Here's a new addition. Just finished this 2 days ago. With scraps of metal, of aluminium. This is my step to get in and out. Place where you can sit. And at the same time, minimalistic. And it gives my box a support on the side. It lies on top, so the box is big. Let's quickly talk about why I went with the box. Right in the beginning, I had 2 spares on here. So, my thinking is, the box is a hell of a lot more practical for me than the 2 spares. But now you may ask, what about the situation where you have a blowout on your other tire as well? I've thought about that. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to have a spare inner tube, and because I've got this 25 litre air tank, I can change the tire myself because I've got this air rush that can pop the wheel when I need it. And that is why I feel I don't need 2 spares. 1 spare plus an inner tube. If it really comes down to that and I can't plug it, I can use that air tank with that whoosh of air to pop it out, because that's always a difficult part when you want to change the tire in the. Look at the top here behind the awnings. There's a black box that runs all the way around the vehicle. Now that black box has actually got a function. That black box actually is a water tank. It is a 25 litre water tank. That is for when I'm parked for a long time, I can fill it up here and let it stand in the sun, and then I've got some extra shower water. Push. Right, let's walk around here. Not much to show this side that you haven't seen yet. Little toolbox with these kind of spanners in, just for quick electrical work. There's the air outlet, like at every wheel. I've showed you. Shower, electrical connection. One last thing, come to the front. You can show it from there. Because I'm pumping my wheels right there with the compressor inside, I don't really need these pipes. So I'm just sticking it in here for in case somebody else wants to use it. But that's out of my way. And that's where it stays. It can't fall out. It's hooked in there. Just have a look up there. The bar light is closed up. It's behind a little cover, because we've got some zealous traffic officers here that fines you if you've got a LED bar light on. So when I do long distance, I cover it up, not to get fines. I want to show the awning thing. Step inside. Right, this awning This is actually not canvas, it's a special material. This is stuff they use for blinds in the house. I had it made out of that. It's like fiberglass, rubber. It's got a very rubbery feel to it. So how do I wind this? How do I get this out of the way when I don't want it, without it hanging inside the vehicle? It's got magnets. It's just got magnets that adheres to the side here. So it's the easiest thing in the world for me to get this out of the way. I just roll it up, stick it in at the top there, and hook it through this little swivel there. Then it's open. And the same in front. Just open that zip there. Okay. Same story here. Also just magnets. And looky here, that is where we keep the 2 tents. That is where we keep the 2 tents, and now they can't blow off because the straps get hooked underneath the roof, and it stays there nice and neat. That is for when the 2 boyfriends are going with as well, and we are 6 in the van. Okay, and while I'm at it, I'm just going to do this one as well. It is so quick. Strap through. Okay, totally out of my way. It doesn't hang inside the car while we're inside, and in the evening I can just close this for a bit of warmth. You do know that this roof can pop every which way, and if you do not know that, I suggest you go and look at the other video. If you look at the back here, you see here's another secret little drawer. Packing space, that is for the outside shower, the one that velcros onto the outside. Now, this van hasn't got back windows, and once we were wild camping and some big animal was fiddling at the back here, and it totally freaked us out. So if you look here, you'll recognize this. This is the little monitor I use in front for my rear view camera while I'm driving. So at night I can, with 2 little velcro straps, I can put it up here, and if something bothers me, some noise at the back, I can always switch it on and say who's there. Okay guys and girls, that's not the total end of the story. In my effort to find the remote control, I was adamant that remote control is inside this van. I started unpacking everything. I packed everything in my garage until this van was totally empty. That remote is still gone. I don't know what happened. I'll have to go buy a new one. Damn expensive, but I'll have to go buy a new one. So what I've done is I made a little time lapse of me repacking the van. This van you're seeing here now is fully packed, ready for a trip, except for food and clothes. That's it. Everything else is in here. And as I pack, and you will not believe how much stuff is in this van. I'll show you a quick time lapse now of how and where everything goes. Don't worry, it's short. Right, thanks guys. Thanks for watching, and do subscribe. I'm going to come check up on you.